Hey my queens, welcome back to my channel. So I am here to do another, it looked like a bonnet chronicles, but it's not. It's just to get ready with me. I'm gonna do it like a chit chat this time because I got a lot on my mind, y'all. I really do. So when I use new products, I'll try to remember to say what they are when I'm using them. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna prime my face. I've already done my brows. I'm gonna just prime my face with this AOA Studio Wonder Skin mattifying primer. I really love this stuff, and it really does mattify my face, so I am thankful for that. But yeah, okay, what has been going on with me? First of all, I'm like super excited because I have hit 25K on my channel, almost 26K, and I am super duper excited. For those who have subscribed that are down with me, that watch all my videos. But I have noticed, like, ever since my channel has been growing so much, the views have been like down, and I'm just like, okay, people are subscribing, but are they watching? Are they knowing that I'm is YouTube not showing my videos on people's timelines? What is really happening here? Because like I felt like when my numbers was at like, and I know YouTube, you have like peaks and lows, you know, you have a high point and a low point sometimes. You just have those times, period. So I mean, I'm still grateful for everything that I have. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to quit, because there were times when it's just like, okay, I'm putting in all this work for my channel and, you know, and my videos, and people ain't watching. It's pissing me off. Okay, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? But I'm just not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and it's all going to pay off. I have a vision, and I'm not going to let it go to waste because of my negative thoughts. Because negative thoughts only come from one place, honey, and I know y'all know where that's coming from, and I'm not going to listen to that voice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that goes for anybody, whatever your situation may be. Even the first time something looks difficult, don't just be like, okay, well, this ain't working for me, I'm just gonna give up, because, you know, it's easier to give up, you know. So I'm gonna take some of my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm gonna put translucent powder, and I'm just gonna put that in places where I know I get super oily, which is like my T-zone area. And I'm just gonna put that right here under my eyes, and like around here, around my nose, and on my forehead. Down the bridge of my nose. Okay. And so yeah, just did that. So now I'm gonna add my foundation, because I'm doing a real simple eye look today. Probably just gonna be a cat eye. I'm doing a photo shoot today, but I'm actually going out later, so I'm gonna end up doing my makeup again. So yeah, because the photo shoot is like more of a neutral type look that we're going for. So yeah. But anywho, but yeah, I'm super excited about the growth in my channel, the growth in me, period, as a person. Just, you know, how long I've been on YouTube. Certain stuff that I took when I first started YouTube, I don't take no more. Like people's just negativity, like I'm not gonna take it. There's and I always said I didn't want YouTube to change who I am, because I am a sweet person just by nature, and for me to change who I am, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to change who I am. But there's a thin line between being nice and just taking people's BS and not saying nothing. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're not about to say all this stuff on my videos and think I'm not going to say nothing back to you. Are you kidding me? You're not about to do that. So when I first started YouTube, it was just like, okay, I'm just going to block this person and delete them. But now I'm responding back to these people, and I'm going to block them. So when you see my comment, you're not even going to be able to write back, because, honey. And then I know that some people just subscribe just to be haters, because a person, like, I'll upload a video and it'll be up for maybe like 2 minutes or something like that. Maybe 5 minutes. and it'll already have like a thumbs down on it. Like, you are a hate and fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really are. You sit at home behind your keyboard because you're not going to tell me your IP. You know, you're not going to tell me your address so I can roll up on you yourself and you can tell me how you really feel to my face. You feel me? But, you know, ain't nobody bold enough to do that. So, but they sure can't hide behind their, you know, either no profile pic or some pic that's so far away you can't really get to the nitty gritty of how much trash they really look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, instead of, and even if it is a picture that's it's not worth like even going into because it's always a really crappy picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you kidding me? You got the nerve to say something on my video? Like, kill yourself. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. But anyway, people like that kill me. They really, really do. But I knew with elevation comes, you know, haters. So, and that's in anything in life. You get elevated at your workplace, you're going to have haters talking crap, thinking that you didn't deserve it, thinking that you did something extra to get it, like spreading all type of rumors about. Please, let that go. And keep doing what you're doing, because you know what? You got there for a reason. And, you know, that's it. That's it. Now I'm taking my, that foundation that I was using is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. And this one is in Warm Caramel. But yeah, and it does oxidize. So if it looked like it was like too light for me, clearly it's not. So yeah. I'm using Warm Honey in the what is this, the LA Girl Pro Conceal. So yeah, other than, like, with that being said, all the like negative comments or whatever, they always get drowned out by the positivity that I get from people, because at the end of the day, I'm always authentically be who I am, and who I am is a girl who did not grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, don't have extra funds to be over here paying all types of money for something that's gonna make me more gonna make me feel more beautiful than I already am. You know what I'm saying? I will never in my life spend that much money on something that's gonna make me feel prettier. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I just can't. That ain't me. Especially when I can find dupes to something that's the same, you know, pretty much the same thing but cheaper. Oh yeah. And I'm definitely gonna share it with other people that probably feel the same way as me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold that back. You know, some people, you ask them where they got this or how they did this or whatever, and they don't want to share with other people. Like, for what? It's enough room on YouTube. It's enough room, period, on this earth for everybody to win if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit back and keep my secrets to myself because I'm just so into myself. Like, no. But anyway, moving on to a friend of mine who was married. She is now legally separated, and she has one child with her ex-husband, and they're going through the process of, they're legally separated because it's taken a minute for them to get a divorce because they haven't come up with an agreement on some of their things that they want to divide up. And they haven't came to a full agreement on child custody either. So she and the thing is, she's one of those people. She's like me. She doesn't take marriage lightly at all. She got married fairly young because we're only 25, and she got married when she was 23. So she, you know, I expressed to her when she got married that I supported her, but I felt like she was definitely a little young to be getting married. But I mean, what can you do? You can't tell people what to do. So with that being said, I ended up telling her that, you know, when she told me she wanted to get a divorce, I was just like, I wasn't one of those friends like, well, I told you so. I was there for her. I told her that I was going to be here and I'm not going anywhere. I'm one of her best friends. So I told her I would be there for her or whatever. And that was it pretty much. I mean, that's all I could tell her, because I couldn't give her advice from somebody, I haven't been married. And, the way these niggas is set up nowadays, I don't know when I'll be married. So, with that being said, like, as far as my age group, like, I don't know when I'll have, some people just wait forever for somebody to act right or to want to be married or whatever, and I'm just not that girl. I'm not gonna wait for nobody. So, I have somebody in my life that I truly, truly love. So, I mean, if it's meant for us to be married, then we will be, but as of right now, nope. But anywho, moving on back to my friend, fast forward, she got separated. This was about, when did she, because I guess there's two parts to being separated. I guess the first stage of being separated is like you're trying to see if you can make it work or whatever. And she really did try for almost 6 months to make it work. And it didn't. So now she's legally separated, and she recently linked back up with one of her, a guy that she was like really feeling before she got with her ex-husband. So when she found out, that he was single and he was trying to pursue her, and when he found out that she was like separated or whatever, he went ahead and pursued her or whatever. Showed up at her job with all these flowers, and because they both work downtown Columbus. So he met her at her job and was bringing her all these flowers and edible arrangements and all this other stuff. And on this video, I have already said to her face, so she knows. And I told her I was going to bring it to my queens, because I feel like me personally giving her advice is like, I mean, I can give her the best advice that I can, but as far as some people have actually been through this or are currently going through this, or they have been married before and they know, like, have a better insight on what she should do. So basically her dilemma is, should she date this man because she is married legally still, but she's feeling him. She really, really likes this guy, and I know him because we all went to high school together or whatever. And when we went to high school together, and she likes him a whole lot or whatever. But I told her personally, I think she should wait until she gets legally divorced. But she was like, Deanna, this guy might like not even want to wait or whatever. And I was like, well, that might be a sign right there that he's not the one, because if he's not willing to wait for you to be divorced. She was like, well, it might, my divorce is, it's taking forever because we can't agree on anything or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't know. I have no idea what to tell you, sis. Like, I'm about to just go to my queens and see what their opinion would be on this situation, because I feel like I get where she's coming from, because she don't want to lose out on a good thing. But on the other hand, I feel like if he really is that good thing, then he'll wait. But she's just scared because of the situation being that it might take forever. She said, my marriage might not be fully, I might not be fully divorced until this time next year. Who knows? And I'm just like, girl. But I'm taking some e.l.f. Blush, and this is one of their blush quads. And yeah, it looks like this, and I'm going to use this one right here. And so I was just trying to give her the best advice that I could, because, and the thing is, I've never been in this situation, which is why I wanted to come on here and just ask maybe some people on here that have been through something like this or whatever. So I was also, that's the crazy thing, this is really, really crazy, because I recently reconnected with one of my friends from a camp that I used to be. My mom used to send me to camp all the time in the summertime, and I'm the only child. So, well, my dad has kids, but whatever. I'm the only child my mama had. So, I'm taking my what is this? Gold Deposit by MAC. But yeah, I'm using that as a highlight. But, and this is a whole nother situation. This is another female friend of mine that is on the whole opposite spectrum. She has never been married, but the guy that she is seeing right now is still legally married. He's going through the same exact thing as my other friend. And like I said, my other friend was in somewhat of an abusive relationship, not physically abusive, but he was very verbally abusive and financially abusive as well. He would take our, like, keep all the money and stuff like that and not let her spend anything, or he was just very controlling and abusive to her, which is why I'm a little bit more on her side with this situation, because I feel like, you know, you got a guy that's treating you so much better than your ex-husband was treating you, and I'm just happy for her that she's finally, you know, happy with somebody. But I'm also a strong believer in you should be able to be happy on your own before you hop into another relationship. But that's just me. So I'm also going to take this JCat, what is this? You Glow Girl in Twilight. This is a highlight as well. I'm going to take that, and I use it all the time. But I'm going to do that on the high points of my cheeks and on my forehead and down my nose. But yeah, so with that being said, on the other spectrum, I have a friend who is dating a married man. I mean, at the end of the day, she knowingly knows that this man is still married. She knows that he's still married, but he is legally separated, just like my other friend. So I guess I don't really know like the ins and outs of this one because I'm not as close to her, but she does come to me for different advice and stuff like that. And now that we're back in communication with each other, she definitely reached out to me to kind of see what and people, why do people come, my friends always come to me with different scenarios and different things, but I'm just like, why are you coming in? I ain't been through none of this stuff you asking me about. I ain't been married, and I have no idea what I would do in that situation until I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope to never be in it, because when I get married, I don't want to even think that divorce is an option. But let me just say this. For some reason, I'm on my other friend's side a little bit more, because like I said, she was very mentally abused in that relationship. It was very toxic for her, and to finally see her happy with someone else, or, you know, getting giddy about someone else, or even to the point, because she was so broken when it first happened, her divorce, or I mean her separation, when she finally decided to be separated from this person, she was so broken. And it's been a minute since I've seen her extremely happy like she is now. But with my friend that I reconnected with, I kind of see her side too, because she was just like, you know, I didn't have anything. He wasn't cheating on me while he was married, like while he was in the marriage. And now that he's legally separated, he's been legally separated for 4 months. And they've been dating for 3 months. But she is like falling like hard for this dude. And I just told her, well, I asked her like how much longer he got until his divorce is done. And she was like, he told me it's going to probably be another 6 months, because they have 2 kids together. her dude that she's dating and his ex-wife. So I'm like, you know, they got 2 kids together. I feel like you don't even need to get into that drama, because you just don't know how she's gonna be in his life forever because they got 2 kids together. And for me, that's a hard thing to deal with. I want to be the only one to deal with this man, because that's my husband or that's my boyfriend. I don't want to have to deal with no baby mamas. I don't want to have to deal with none of that. But the reality of this life that we live in, most guys, before you even settle down with anybody, they already got a kid or a couple kids or a few kids. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be your own willpower to be like, okay, I'm gonna accept this. I love this guy, and I'm just gonna, you know, accept his kids, accept his baby mom, and all this other stuff. For me, I don't know if I would be able to accept everything personally. And that's just me. Like, that's just being straight up. That's being real. Like, I just don't know if I could. So, I'm sharpening my lip liner right now. But as you can see, I'm just doing a really simple look or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like, I didn't know all this was going to go down. Like, I did not know all my friends was going to be involved with, like, married people or whatever. Not all my friends, but 2 of them. One of them is married, you know, my girlfriend, and we go back forever. And like I said, I tend to take her side a little bit more because her relationship was so abusive. But in my opinion, both of them should wait until the other person is completely divorced. And I think that just will eliminate all of the doubts and all of the, oh, should I be doing this or whatever. And my camera's about to die. So yeah, I'm going to use this Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Damned. So that's what I'm going to use on my lips. But if you have any advice for my friends, leave them down below. If you've been through something similar, let me know. I'm just going to add this lipstick and add some lashes, and I'll come back with my final look. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you queens on the flip side. Let me know down below what I should tell my friends to do. Okay? Love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next video. Let me know if you like these type of videos. I got all types of stories for days. Not really stories, but things that other people need advice on. So yeah, let me know. And if you have something that you want me to talk about in a video, let me know. Email me or leave it down below in the comments, and we'll talk about it in my next Get Ready With Me and Chit Chat. So yeah, I will see you queens later. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Snap and Instagram. Thumbs up this video if you liked it, and I will see you queens later. Deuces. Alright, so here is the finished look. So sorry that my camera just was not feeling me today, and yeah, I thought I charged the battery, but obviously I didn't. So yeah, it did cut off. So yeah, this is the final look. Really just simple cat wing eyeliner and bomb lipstick. So yeah, I feel like I mentioned what the lipstick was, but yeah, I'll leave everything down below. But let me know what I should tell my friends, because I have no idea. I've never been married, and the way they situations is looking, it's not, I don't know if I want to be married, you feel me? But yeah, let me know what I should tell them. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you queens in my next video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, and also follow me on Snap and Instagram. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and I will see you queens in my next video. I love you guys, and have a blessed week. Deuces.